Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. I'm Laura Jean. Welcome to my page. Oh, it just sent me an alert that I'm live. Well, I know notifications is working. Oh, I just bit my tongue. It's just one of those days. I feel like I have those days all the time. All right, there I am. Just wait for some... Oh, there's people on already. Hello. I wasn't expecting that. Hi, Juliana. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Kim. Hi, Linda. Hi, Carolyn. Hi, Shelly. Hi, 8 others. I know not everybody says hello. I just bit my tongue. Oh, wait. Ready? Hold on. Ready? Isn't that cool? It says on air. That way when I'm live and people walking going, are you live? If those lights are on, I'm live. Hi, Renee. Oh, you guys, it's so cute in here at night because that stand's got all the lights on it. And then my sister got me that light up one right there. She came over the other day, Lisa, my twin. And it says busy. She goes, I don't know, I seen it lit up. I thought it was cute. And then, I don't know if you can see the lights on it. It's bright in here. But this was from Michael's. Isn't it so cute? And it's lit, but again, it's bright in this room right now. But at night, it looks so cute in here. I'm like, I gotta go live at night so you guys can see it all. Because you can't really see it all. Oh, Jillian is. So wait till I show you what I did. Actually, I'm gonna show you right now. Hi, everybody. I'm Laura Jean. Welcome to my page, Laura Jean's Wreath Room. I am. If you guys wouldn't mind spreading the love, I'd really appreciate it. It helps people find me and gets me more people on the live. Hi, Jessie. I wish my thing would stop going away. Hey, Denise. You guys, Juliana's gonna laugh. Well, she knows. She's just like me. So, I made a mailbox. Well, I actually bought a mailbox that looks almost just like this, except it's metal. So I wanted to recreate it. I'm going to do one in the group, but Halloween one. But I only have one mold, you know, in that size letters. I have lots of letter molds, but just the one in that. I only have one of letter mold in each size. Hey, Jojo. Hey, Susan. Hi, Brandy. Hi, everybody. So you have, and I did resin. So I have to fill, I needed 3 hours for Merry Christmas. So I have to let that cure overnight, pull it out, and then fill it up again. Wait for that one to cure overnight. And today I was very impatient. So I filled the last hour in, but I was very impatient. So, you know, like we do our foam clays or our Model Magic, we shove it in the freezer to pop it out the mold. Because it wasn't popping out, it was still wet. So I shoved it in the freezer and I popped it out the mold because I just wanted to see it finished. I just needed that hour, and I'm impatient. So, I'm so annoyed. I just turned around to look at it, and my arm melted. It literally melted, so I have to wait for it to dry, pull it off, and redo it. Oh, I'm so mad, but isn't it cute? It's my mailbox, and it does open. It's got a little candy cane. Hold on. That closes it, and it, oh, I just pulled it off. Well, I've been opening it, close it, but it does open. And the Halloween one, I'm going to have things coming out. Isn't it cute, though? But I looked back, I just went to look at it so I could put it on my table so I forget things. And I was like, what the crap happened to it? Well, that's what happens when you pull resin out when it's not ready. It melts. So annoyed. Now I gotta fix it. Hi, Debbie. Hey, Sharon. It's cute, though. It's my little mailbox, my Christmas mailbox. I'm going to show you one more thing. So that's in Jillian in my paid group, 2 Crafty Chicks. We got our new logo today, but Jilliana wants longer hair, so we just got to have him adjust a couple things. He gave me hair like down to here. I was like, yeah, you go. I was so annoyed, though. Hey, Janice, not with that, with the, I know, isn't that funny? I'm so impatient, just like you. You guys in this? Next Saturday in the group is this tutorial. I don't know, I thought it was cute. I seen it on Pinterest as a real cake, and I always try to copy. Isn't it so cute? It's my little ice cream cake. I thought it came out so cute. So that's not this Saturday, the Saturday after tutorial. Into Crafty Chicks. I can't believe I did that. I'm so impatient. Thank you, Patricia. I think that was Patricia. Priscilla. Priscilla. Thank you, Priscilla. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you, Jillian and Brandy. Yeah, that was fun to make. It was cute. It's got a waffle bowl. The waffle bowl should have been a little taller, but it is what it is. But you guys, I was going to go live last night because I was going to do a blueberry pie. It looks like everybody's doing pies. Juliana just did a cherry pie. And then I seen later on, Janita went live. Hashtag Yanira. And, hi, Diane. No, Siri, we're not looking for her. And she did a blueberry pie. So I was like, oh my God, we're all doing the same stuff. Isn't that funny? So it was an epic fail though. So now I'm going to try to figure out how to fix that. But, this was it. My blueberry, it's a blueberry pie dessert in these cups. So these I got from Hobby Lobby. They come in all different colors, and I just thought these would be such a cute pie dessert thing. I don't know, I just thought they would be. So we're going to do the red patriotic one. We're going to do cherry pie. Now I did roll out my balls. Hopefully they're dry, because otherwise we're going to stick to each other. I already rolled my balls. You guys, I'm in a food coma. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you for sprinkling. I'm in a major food coma. I just got done eating dinner, and I made chicken, shrimp, oven roasted cauliflower, and zucchini, and salt potatoes. It was so good. And now I really want a cup of coffee, but I know it's too late. So let me pan down. I just wanted to show you my on air sign. It's so cute. Thank you, Sadie. So I rolled these out, but I actually think these are kind of big. So we'll see. We might have to do more. So I did these with Model Magic clay. So you're just going to get your Model Magic clay. And you can get that at any craft supply store, Amazon, or wherever. You still have to cook, Brandy? Yeah, I cooked early. I was starving. I didn't eat all day, though. And I was getting nauseous. So I was like, baby, I'm cooking right now. And I knew I had to go live, so. And then clean the dishes. And then pull the robot out of the pool. And the pool people that opened my pool, the actual pool people, broke my pool. They hooked up, I have a saltwater pool, and they hooked up the system backwards. So they were running sand into the return lines into the pool instead of, oh my God. So they have to come back and fix that for free. But I don't know when. I know they are. So JC, it's a whimsical one, okay? We're calling it whimsical. And you know what? You're not even going to see these. So I'm not sure I'm going to use these because I could use those for gumballs. Because I have something coming up with gumballs. But anyways, it's an epic cake. It's a cake I made in the old group that was an epic fail, and I'm going to try to redeem myself. So anything that's big or cricket is whimsical. So again, this is from Hobby Lobby, and you're going to need a foam board, Dollar Tree foam cord, these foam boards. And let me get a pencil. You guys watched Juliana last night. She had me cracking up. She is so funny. She was telling Puss in Boots. If you didn't watch it, you're going to have to go back and watch Juliana. Quiet Corner Crafting with Juliana. She's my new business partner, and we have a design group together, Two Crafty Chicks, and that's where you see that tutorial. Well, not that Christmas one, but I'll do a Halloween one. And this Saturday is how to decorate the elf house. So, but Juliana was, well, it was an inside joke, but then she shared it with her followers. How she peed in her high heel boot. She peed her pants and just let it go into the boots because she had to get the picture. But I was like, Juliana, everyone's going to send you Happy Mail. It's going to be Depends. And she didn't see it. She's like, oh, you guys are going to send me Depends, huh? And then she looked up. She's like, but I'll wear them. I swear to God, if I had a drink in my mouth, I would have spit it all over my blueberry pie. It was so funny. Yes, I love watching her. She's my girl. All right, so you guys, I'm just going to trace this out so we know. And actually, it needs to be a little smaller. But we're going to use resin, and if you don't seal resin, it's just all going to fall like my art did over there. So, that's what you get for being impatient. I just didn't want to wait another day for that frickin' R. I got to get more than one mold, this problem. Alright, so I'm going to cut this, and I use my Foamworks. Yeah, Foamworks. You can get these at Hobby Lobby or on Amazon. And you guys, the key is, because I'm like, I can never see the blade, you follow the little blue, this little blue thing in front of it. Follow that. It leads the blade perfectly straight. They do, Juliana. I just didn't, I don't have it. I have that crap. I was making something with it, and I ran out. It's not even the kind I like. And obviously I'm impatient and didn't want to wait for my Amazon. So I ran to Hobby Lobby and bought theirs, which is very, very stinky. The one I normally use is not smelly. This stuff sticks. You should do it outside. Of course, I never do. I mean, I'm a smoker. I can inhale some resin. I inhale things. No, I'm just kidding. I think I need a nap. I'm just going to laugh at myself. Hi, Kara, sweetie. I'm sorry you didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Kara, I'm live. Girl, you get the alert. You're my moderator. Why are you not on as me? No, I'm just kidding. Greet my people. She's like, I don't want to be your moderator. She just turns me on for a number. She doesn't really watch. She listens. She listens to me usually while she's, like when I was listening to Julianne, I wasn't really watching. Which I don't like to do, because then if people say something, hi, I don't want them to think I'm ignoring them. But I was trying to make my blueberry. I was like, well, she's live. I'll just do it anyways. Kara, Laura is live. JC, you're so funny. Yeah, that was funny. Alright, I forgot to make it smaller. I wanted to make this smaller because this will just fit. It's too big. It's the size of the bowl. So I forgot to trace it. I trace it and then I go in the line smaller. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Well, I'm thinking. You want it tight though, because we're going to seal around it with glue because we don't want resin to fall. That's really not the best circle. Yeah. Oh, you know what I want to do too? I'm going to try something else too. Hold on. Oh, is it not in here? Hold on, I gotta go grab it. Ah! Hold on, someone talk. Sorry guys, I forgot to, it was in here and then I put it back in the kitchen. I don't usually use it a lot. Thank you, Juliana. Thank you for keeping them company. All right, so we're going to glue this in. And you're going to glue this around the rim. And I would do the bowl because I always try to do this and then I burn myself. Because I always work harder, not smarter. Okay, so just do the opposite usually of what I do. But I'm going to go around the bowl. Kind of want to go fast. Even though it's hot glue, it still dries pretty quick. Guys, I got my fan on me because it was hot in here, and I don't feel like having a hot flash, so I'm sorry if you can hear that. Let's push it down. Oh, I'm sorry, I came back too quick. I should get like one of those dancing animals. That's what Damon does when he has to jump off the camera, grab something. He puts on his little dancing animal thing that plays music. I have one at Christmas time I did. It jumps and sings, Snowman, Mr. I can't remember the song. Oh, it's so cute too. I used to sing it all the time. Anyways, that was cute. But yeah, I didn't have to run that far. Alright, so that's all in there. So now I'm going to go around the seam out, see, because there's little gaps in here. You do not want your resin to fall in here. But I'm going to put down some plastic too to stop that. I mean, I did it on the other one, and I did resin on that blueberry one, and it all fell through. So we're going to do something else, too. We need to stop it. And I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out, guys. I never made this. Except for the blueberry fail one last night. So I'm going to go around the edges again. And before you put that saran wrap down on here, because this is hot glue, let it cool down a minute so you don't melt it. You don't want to melt it. Hi, Kathy. Hey, hey, my son's down in Mississippi. He's supposed to come home Saturday. He went to New Orleans yesterday. It's like, oh my God, you're Nola? You went? I'm glad he went during the day. I would have been so nervous if he went at night. I'm like, did you go down Bourbon Street? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, did you see any boobies? I had to ask. And he said, no, it was raining. He was so bummed out. I mean, that's why guys are going down Bourbon Street. Yeah, I went there with, well, for the Crafters Convention, and Leah brought me down Bourbon Street late at night. Oh, and I was, and I had a plane flight that next morning at 5 a.m. So, you know, it's like, Leah, I've been here for 3 days, Flip-Flop Mania. I love her. I was like, I gotta go. I can't be out here partying. You should have took me, like, the day before or the day before. I would have stayed out with you all night, girl. I got up at 5 a.m. I got to go. It was pretty cool, though. I didn't glue that all the way down. This isn't. You really got to glue it in there. I just don't want my resin. Whatever. I'm just going to cut this in. I'm going to hit so much glue in here, it's not going to go through. Don't worry. Actually, let's just... Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Well, that's okay. Hopefully we won't see it. I forgot to paint. You guys... I swear. That's why I like tutorials, because I can back up my mistakes. You should have painted this blue, just in case you can see through it, but we're not going to see through it. I'm going to cover it. Don't worry. Just pretend it's a wreath, and, you know, I'm going to cover it. I'm just trying an extra precaution with the saran wrap to make sure it doesn't go through. All right. So, like I said, I made some. I know, Julianne, I forgot, but you're not going to see it. Don't worry about that, sweetie. You're not going to see it because, whoops, on this one. So I'm learning from this, looking at this after it was done this morning. I'm like, it all fell. It looked good when I was finished, but it all fell. So we're going to do little blueberries that are kind of up, like they're coming out in between. And I'm going to seal glue. Well, when we get there, when we get to that, you'll see. I think I got it figured out, but I don't know. All right, so you got this down. And you should paint it just in case you can see through it, but I forgot. So I made these last night, and yes, they are big-sized cherry balls. You guys like my cherry balls? I feel like that should be a song. So I'm going to set these in here, and I'm going to go over them with a coat of paint too, because I don't want this color. I got some big balls. Oh, I gotta stop. Stop, Laura. I think everybody gets so silly and delirious when they're tired. I know I'm not the only one, because I've seen Juliana silly and delirious. So I'm just gluing them close together. Again, yeah, I was not even going to use these because honestly, you're really not going to see these inside ones. And I wanted, this one's kind of flat. You know what I mean? I like things that are from a container. It has height. So we're going to try to add height to this too. But again, I've never done this one, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hi, Karen. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Can't believe my pool's broken. It's going to be 90 this weekend. I'm so mad at these people. And then they're like, we'll try to get back here soon. Like, what? No. Like, I paid you already to open the pool. And when you guys opened the pool, you broke my pool. And that's going to cost them a pretty penny. So I was like, I'm not paying for that. Thank God. The owner was my old neighbor. This is the second time we put in a pool, so he better pay for it because it's their fault. And actually, they initially messed up the build of my pool, because I didn't want a deep end. When we go to resorts, you know, like Universal or wherever, the pools are 5 feet. The inside pools were 5 feet across, which was nice because, you know, when Vincent was little, you can carry him in your arms all the way across the pool and not worry about drowning in the deep end. So I wanted a pool that was 5 feet across. And when they were building the hole, digging the hole, and someone was standing down in it because they were getting ready to put the shell or whatever on, the little ant, you know, oh, that one? I got him going in the cake. Well, he was sitting up in the cake. There's another one too, some are going in one. Hobby Lobby. And I get the little plastic ones. Actually, they're not that little. They're like this big on Amazon. They're really cute. They're all black. But anyways, I hate glue webs. I cannot stand, like, I'm just weird. Like, glue webs touching my skin. Or like if I have a piece of hair that's sticking off a shirt and touching the back. Oh my God, it drives me nuts. It's amazing I have hair. I can't stand when hair hangs and touches, just like that one little piece that's touching you. Oh, I can feel it. Drives me crazy. That's how I feel with glue webs. But anyways, he was standing in the pool, and the guy's like 6 feet tall. And it's not even, he's halfway down in it. So I was like, yo, that pool's too deep. You know my pool's only supposed to be 5 feet deep. 3 feet to 5. He's like, no. It's fine. Once we get all the stuff in here and, you know, I'm a girl, so they didn't care. They were like, yeah. So that was the supervisor. Then the guy that was actually digging the next day, I went out to him, because again, it was looking too deep. He's like, no, it's fine. We do pools all the time. My pool's 5.5 feet deep. And I only wanted 5 feet at the deepest. It's 5.5. So I was very upset about that because I can't stand up in the deep end. I mean, you literally just go down a little bit, push yourself back up, but my head goes under. And I didn't want that. If I was going to have that, I would have just got a deep end. So the owner said that he would, you know, Gary's super nice, but, and I addressed it to the owner's brother and 3 other people while they were doing it. So it could have been corrected right in that moment, but they didn't listen to me because I was a girl. I'm like a construction girl, though, okay? I do home interior things. Like I'm doing this house. Eventually I'll get to it. But, we might have to make more of these. I wanted them dry, though, so my stuff didn't stick to it. So he's like, well, we can either come back. Now, this was spring when they finished it. And the grass just started growing back. So your yard's a freaking mess from the machines and everything being in, tearing up your lawn. So you have to grow all your grass back. And it was all coming back in. And he's like, we can come back at the end of the season and tear up the lawn and fix it again. I was like, I'm not going through that again. So I just left it. But I was really upset. It's not what I asked for. And I've addressed it to you guys, telling you it was wrong, and nobody listened. Freaking jerks. The small one. The smaller one. Yes. I'm sorry, the comments keep going away, so I have to keep clicking it. It never used to do that. I don't know why it's doing it now. It's weird. Okay, these are my whimsical cherries, people. They're supersized cherries. I just didn't want to make 1,000 little ones, so I just made them bigger. I'm just going to make them fit. Again, you're not going to see half of these. I was actually not even going to put any in there. Yeah, so the initial, I got to learn to open my own pool, but it's got that bolted down cover, and they put the ladder on and hook up. I have a saltwater pool, so I don't really have to, once I put my salt in initial stuff, when I open it, I don't really treat it anymore the rest of the summer. The machine system does it all. I mean, I have to check on it. There's a space right there. I'm going to cut this one in half because it's too big. That little one? Pretend you didn't know. So that's nice, because our old pool was a chlorine pool. And then when we did this, I was like, my God, because I'm the one who takes care of it, and that was a lot of work. And I was like, if you get another pool, you're getting a saltwater. So that's what we did. All right. So there's the cherries. So we're going to do the crust right now. Oh, that little freak. Ooh, let me close that. Alright. So I'm just gonna mix some of these because you can yeah, it's cute, isn't it? Oh god. That's from oh gosh, gonna tell me. Well, could you make it a giant saltwater fish tank? Oh, I had a giant fish tank. I had a freaking huge fish tank. It's probably as big as one of these stands over here. And $5,000 later, because you gotta buy, I wanted a saltwater fish tank, you gotta buy the big stones that they have to cure for 4 to 6 months before you can even put fish in it. So you have to let those stones cure. I had like shrimp in it and crabs, but fish I couldn't. And then the fish I wanted were like $250. I didn't realize how expensive it was. And then the guy's telling me at the fish store, he lost, you know, when you lose power, if you don't have a generator, and he didn't, we lost power during Labor Day storm once for a week, he lost $10,000 in fish. But anyways, $5,000 later, I've never seen a fish in it, and then we moved here, and I put it up in the entranceway, and we filled it back up, and I mean, it was huge, so my husband, you really should put support beams down below the basement for that size. And my husband's like, there's a gap, it's the floor's sagging. Yeah, I think he just was sick of putting money into it, so we sold it. I never got to see a fish in it. I should have just made it a freshwater. Nah. I love saltwater tanks. I've always wanted one. And I had one, and then I sold it. Alright, so this is not the color I want to use. I don't know why I'm grabbing that. Alright, that's red. We're going to need that. We're going to make some more little ones. I think I'm going to mix some terracotta with some bisque. And pray that it's enough. And I'm going to use a mold. I'm using one of these molds. I think I'm going to use the same one, this one right here. And this is Hobby Lobby. I usually write on the back of these, so Hobby Lobby, like HB, so I know where I buy them from. Because after I open them, I forget. But that one's Hobby Lobby. And I'm using that one, but you can pick any one you want or make your own. And I'm going to mix these two colors together. And I'm just going to also go ahead and try some painting. I'm not good at doing the crust color, but I'll try. And Model Magic Clay, you really want to condition and warm this up because you want it to be stretchy like taffy, like that. But this is still not. If it breaks like that really easy, it's not ready. And on the tutorial, I broke out my heating pad because I was working a lot with this, and thank God one video I did the wrong way and re-recorded, but that 1 hour video was mainly me going like this the whole hour. So I put it in my heating pad, which I usually have on low, and it was on high, and this stuff was like really melted. But it saved me a lot of arthritis pain in my hands. Alright, so we're just mixing that up. It just made it a little lighter. Really, it's not that noticeable. Now, let me close these. You want to make sure you're closing your bags because it is air dry and it will dry out. Alright, so we're going to use one of these molds, and they pop out pretty good without popping them in the freezer with the Model Magic. I was going to use a foam clay because I like the color of it, but you have to put those in the freezer. They don't pull out as easy as the Model Magic, so we're just going to use Model Magic. Thanks for the hearts, everybody. Thank you. Alright, I think that's pretty taffy-like. So we're just going to go ahead and roll this out. So just grab a piece. Make sure your table's clean because foam clay will grab everything in its path. So I just roll it out. Actually, there's a piece in there. Probably from last night. And then I just make it a little thinner than what it is. And then I just push it in there. If you get these perfectly in the mold, you don't have to cut and trim. But if they're not popping out for you, just pop it in the freezer for a couple minutes. It really, people say 10-15 minutes. I literally leave them in, but I'm very impatient, for like 60 seconds. Just long enough for me to get it, for it to be cold. Like that resin, it was solid. It popped right out. It was so hard, but I did not pay attention or think that it's going to warm back up. Because these, as soon as you pop these, if you don't pop these out quick after the freezer, they warm up in minutes. And then you have to freeze it again. But some of them are harder to get out, especially those plastic molds, the hard plastic ones. And those you have to kind of oil. Otherwise, you're going to have to crack your mold. It's not a mold. It's a mold. Alright, so there's, and I only did this, well these, I used this one because there's two. There's two of each one, so I don't have to do 19,000 of them. You and Julie are really busy. The crash hurricane are sweet. Thank you, Margaret. Yeah, we're just trying to stay ahead, you know, so it's less stress. Plus, Juliana's got her VIP group. And, you know, I only do one tutorial a week. In my old group, I used to do 2 tutorials. So she's really doing two tutorials plus her lives. And I used to do 2 tutorials plus my lives. And it gets stressful. It really does. It's a lot of stress and pressure to keep coming up with different designs. And then, you know, there's so many groups, paid groups that, you know, are doing stuff. So you want to keep up with everybody. And you want to keep the people in your group. So you're constantly coming up with stuff. But we're just doing what we love. And, you know, I've been wreaths just come naturally. And I haven't been really making a lot of wreaths because they're not really selling like they used to since I got hacked. And they're big, so I don't want to store them. But, we'll be doing one soon. I'm doing Halloween in there. I can't wait. And I'll be doing my junk rag bow with them. Because I know I did it in my other group, but we have new members in this one. So it's like starting fresh. Oh, I don't know why I'm putting that away. Alright, so I'm just going to make these and pop them out. And I think I needed, let me count those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 9, 10, 11. 11 of them. I guess I could have pre-made these, huh? Alright, now watch it not pop out. It was easy. Pop out. You know what I want on my table? A little freezer and a little sink. Actually, you know what would be really great? I was thinking that last night as I was sitting in here watching Juliana. I wish I could craft in my bed. If I could make these in my bed, I would be in bed live right now. Hold on, guys. I need a tissue. Oh. Sorry. Noses. That fan's making my eyes water. And my nose is running. I had to turn that fan on. I had to turn the fan on. The fan. Did you make that? No, that's from, oh my God, is she on? She's from the UK. You guys, I'll leave it. Message me and I'll tell you where I bought it. I just gotta find, Charlie. You guys know what I'm talking about? Do any of my girls know? Where did I get the ant? Charlie. She's from the UK. I bought 2 ants. They were pretty cheap too. With the shipping. I did one on a live, guys, and I tell you who it was. So just go back and find that live. But if you message me, I'll let you know. I can't remember the name. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm having a brain fart. I just had her thing right next to me too. I was cleaning my room earlier though. I don't know where I put it. I know right now my eyes watering and my nose is running like mad. I'm like, don't run down my face. Not on a live. All right. I'm sorry. Oh, I need a nap. I should have made these ones already. I was not thinking. I was not thinking because I was busy cooking. Doing everything else to do. Just going to try to get him in there quicker. You don't know? I know, I can't remember. Charlie Webster. Thank you. Her name's Charlie Webster, guys. If you go to, just go to search on Facebook and look up Charlie Webster, it'll bring you to her personal page. And on her personal page should be her business name. And if you guys have a business and you don't have your links on your personal pages, that's a no-no. Because some people might see a photo and you don't have your business logo on it, and they can just click your name and then it'll say, oh, Laura Jean is Laura Jean's Wreath Room. I am. Yeah, I can't remember either, Tammy. I'm having a really bad brain fart. I have those a lot, though. My memory's bad. It is. Like, sometimes me and my twin will call each other and say, how old are we? Well, I usually do. I'm messing up the ends of these because I'm not pulling. They pulled out earlier, last night, but for some reason they're not coming out as nice. That's right, we'll just clip that end. I'm going to just cut that because it's squished. That one's squished too. Yeah, we'll call each other and I'm like, well, let's see, it's year 2022, so just minus our birth year. Isn't that funny? I'll be 55, because I can't drive 55. Alright. Thank you, Judy. Hi, Judy, sweetie. How are you? My son was in NOLA yesterday. I mean, he went down Bourbon Street with his friends. But it was in the daytime. And he got robbed. Oh, $27. That's crazy. What's $27? What am I missing? Did I miss something? Sharon said $27. I don't know for what, though. You know what I just realized? You guys know I'm a TV whore, right? I'm sorry. It's true. I'm just gonna say it. Thanks a lot. July Crafts, that's good. Go back and read my comment. Me? Really? Go back. I should $1 to ice cream club. Yeah, I know. Girl. I shipped a wreath to California. It cost me $86. I really want to put my Etsy shop. If you live in California, this is not free. You can't do that, though. Free shipping is not included to California. I mean, I think Texas is everyone's biggest watchers, because Texas is my biggest watcher, and I know Texas is everyone's pretty much says Texas is the most followers. Oh, you'll be 62. Nice. I'm not looking forward to getting older, but you know, you can't control it. Yeah, that's crazy, Juliana. That's because yeah, when you did the ice cream house there, yeah, because well, shipping out of New York is very expensive. So, well, my old moderator, she lives in Nebraska, and she would ship something out. She would send me something, and shipping was not a lot. But I would send her something, and shipping was outrageous. So, out of New York State, it's just more money to ship from. Because she sent the same exact size, box, and weight to me, because we wanted to see. And it was super cheap, and I did the same thing. Well, we didn't actually send it. We looked in the Etsy shipping cost, and hers was way, like, less than half of what it would have cost me. It's a New York thing. I don't know. New York's expensive, though. Alright, we're just making these guys pirate ship. Yeah, everyone said that. I just ship through FedEx. I use FedEx home delivery. And the more stuff you ship out, the cheaper it'll get. If you have a business account with them, which I do, and I ship through Etsy, through FedEx. So the more you ship, the cheaper, the better your rates will be. And of course, my rates went up because I haven't been shipping out a lot. And apparently they noticed that. They raised my rates again. I mean, I feel like everything's so expensive these days. Do you guys like cherry pie? I got my wreath from you today. Timmy, you just got that? Wow. I thought you already had it. Well, go leave me an Etsy review. 5-star. 5-star, baby. She always does. She's my girl. Good night, honey. Love you. Hubby's going to bed. I forgot to record my shows, guys. Oh my God. Yes, you are, Tammy. Oh, Tammy, I was going to message you later, too, about going down in Texas to see Kara. Do you want to do October or September? Because I don't know. I don't know when to go. Kara, the fair's in September, right? I went on and told Milton I want your Halloween wreath. Oh, which one? I have a lot of them. I have a lot that aren't listed. You guys, all my wreaths are still not listed. And I don't even care if I list them, to tell you the truth, it's that bad. I don't know. I gotta get out of that state of mind, but whatever. My shop's just selling nowhere the way it used to. Oh, don't stop. See, that's why I should have made these ahead of time, but then I would have had the balls done and these done, and we would have been over in 10 minutes, so. I was like, no, I'm going to force them to chat me today. Why are you wanting to come now? Yeah, well, no, Kara, not now. It's way too hot in Texas, so I'm not trying to be down in 107-degree temperature. Okay, it was 70-something here today, and it had multiple hot flashes all day. It's fine if you're just sitting outside, but if you do any kind of anything, then forget it. I started heating up like I had a fever, my head. You could literally feel the steam coming off my head. And I was like, I'm going back in. How many you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just do 2 more. And if we need more, we'll make them. October's a good month. Okay. And the fair's in September too, though, right? Listen, I can come down to my apartment when I want. No, I'm just kidding. Care about a house and it's got a separate apartment. And it's mine when I'm there. Which I would have totally made my craft supply room, but I would have been like, honey, if you need me, I'm in my apartment. The fair is 6. I know it's even further. Because in your old house, it was 4 hours, and now it's 6 hours. But we'll just spend the night at a hotel somewhere after the fair. I worked the Dallas, Texas Fair. I was a carny. No, I wasn't a real carny. I answered an ad when I was 17 for a photography job, and it said traveling. So I showed up for the interview, and they told me to be there the next morning. I was there the next morning. I jumped in their big, huge bus, and off we went. I guess I didn't ask lots of questions then. I was just trying to get out of the drug scene, guys. It was crazy. I did for a bit, but not long. Again, 80s. And, they were, then, you know, I passed out because it was a long night of partying, and I woke up in Massachusetts. Did I say that right? I always say shits, Massachusetts. And I woke up and I was like, oh. And we were at the fair. And I was like, yeah. So they did that old-time photography booth where you wore the old-fashioned clothes and the guns and the saloon costumes. And that was me. I did that for a couple months and then I came home. But it was fun. And we went to Texas. A lot of work, though. I mean, we were up. And no offense to y'all, I'm a New Yorker. New Yorkers are very impatient. We're very fast. Let's get it done. My patience when I was younger, ooh, I was a very impatient person. And they were very slow and relaxed. Like, just to set up our booth, we started at 5 in the morning and we were still doing it at midnight. I was so mad. Because they were just taking their time. I was, I wanted to go to bed. So I finally left. Which is great now. I would love to be more relaxed like that. It was, I don't know, the Dallas, Texas one. I mean, I was 17 then. I seen the Judds. And then there was a band called Boyfriend, but Kara said she never heard of them. I loved them. I used to watch them every day. I used to go up there and listen to them, practice. They were really good. And I got their album. And they're actually on YouTube. I lost their album, and I was telling my mom about it not that long ago, because my mother is the Google queen. She can find anything. And she found them on YouTube. Boyfriend. The name of the band was Boyfriend. Very 80s. Alright, these are totally whatever. They would look better if I popped them in the freezer, but I don't want to keep running back and forth. Alright, so this is going to be bigger now because that's up. Well, I don't want to put it laid. Normally I would lay it across here. Oh, where's that saran wrap? Maybe I'll do that so I get the right size. So when I did yesterday's, I did it on the table, and then I just took a bowl because I have the same size, and then I went like that over it so it would be the exact size. But mine didn't sit up this high out of it, so it's gonna be too short that way. So I'm gonna put saran wrap over it just so it doesn't stick to the balls, because clay will stick. It's gonna stick and I don't want it to. That fan's not gonna work with me though. It's just not going to. See? No fan. I have to shut the fan off. Darn it. Hold on. Or turn it. Hold on, let me grab a tissue while I'm not on camera. Hey, you know what? By the time I finish my live, it's going to be dark. It's going to be dark anytime. Thirsty. Same color. Alright. So, I'm just going to put a piece of saran wrap down because that clay is going to just touch each other and it's all going to be ruined. And I don't want to do it on, well, I guess I could, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to do it on there. Again, sometimes I work harder. And it's okay. As long as the end result is good. I cannot unfocus. Jesus. Just so I can get the ideal shape. Alright. So I'm going to lay one across this way. Then I'm going to lay another one in the middle. I don't want to do as many across because I do want you to see them inside. If you do it too tight, then what's the point of putting all those big red balls? Oh, never mind. Put that down. I think I'm just going to do 3. I think that one had 4. Yeah, let's do 4. Let me space it a little better. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So I got the 4 down. Let me split my... There. So I can see what you're seeing. So I got the 4. And now we're going to take one and you can go over, under, over, under, or under, over, the opposite way. So I'm going to lay this out here. So over, this is where you can't touch them. Under, over, under. Okay? Line them up. And now that one was over, so this one goes under. And let me cut that because that's just long. Cut this one. Alright, this one goes under. He's trying to come in. Over. Under. So you're just doing the opposite of what you just did above. Like if this one's over, under, then you start under, over, under, over. So you're just alternating the way you're putting them on. Now this one's over. And if you make these ahead of time and let them dry, you don't have to worry about them touching because they won't stick to each other. Over, under, over, under. Whoops, that one turned. And it's spacey. Alright, let me cut these on the sides. Alright. That's what it looks like, but we're going to take that. Ooh. Maybe we should leave that plastic on. Ha-ha. I think I just figured it out. I figured it out. Because I was going to just do... I think I'm going to try it, guys. I never did this way. I'm going to try it. Because I got to go around the outside with the crust anyways. So I'm going to hide that plastic. But that's going to stop the resin from going down. And I'm going to have cherries on top. I'm going to try it. Because I was going to go around each individual cherry red ball and seal with glue. So again, that resin can't fall down. Because otherwise that resin's going to go all between the cherries. And it's still going to fall and you're still going to lose it. But it's not going to fall with the saran wrap. Because even though I put the saran wrap on the bottom, you know, we got those big cherries in there, it's still going to fall between each crack. Unless you glue in between each one. And I was going to paint them and I forgot to. Because I bought, what did I get? I was going to try it too, but I forget it now. Berry red. I was going to try to use that and just go over that red, but it's fine. So I'm going to try this. You know, if it's an epic fail, then we know not to do it. Where are my scissors? I'm going to try these ones. So I'm going to go just around the outside and trim this up. All the way around. I think it's going to work. I think. Alright, let's get these pieces back in the bag. We don't need them. You guys got awful quiet. You just focused? Are y'all focused? Alright. So we got those on there. Now, I left my plastic. I'm going to take one of these pieces again that we did the top, and I'm just going to go around the sides with it, because I'm going to do that as the crust. So just push it in there. And again, you don't have to use this. You could just make your own. This is just what I'm using. Oh, I didn't push it down for enough. And it's stuck. Two of them fit perfectly around this cup. Okay, so that's what it looks like so far. That plastic's gonna stop the resin. Don't fight it. That was actually a mistake, but hopefully it works. Kim, I'm gonna do, we need to make little red. I'm gonna make really small red ones. So the saran wrap is, I want like a gel, like a cherry gel. And I'm gonna use resin. But if I pour that resin, it's just gonna fall because it did it with this one. So I put resin on it, but there's spaces in between the balls. So the resin just fell to the bottom because resin will go wherever there's an opening. So the saran wrap is gonna stop it falling down, and we're gonna actually make smaller ones to put. I'm gonna do smaller ones because I thought that looked a little flat on the top. Like, I like things tall. So, I mean, I don't want them doing so small because I have huge steroid ones in there. Whimsical cherries. So, just roll out some. And, like, that's a big opening. I'm going to put one right here. You'll see. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't, then you'll be like, she tried. That's all I can do. Just try. Ah. What is that? Oh. It's the fan. It's moving the blind things, and they keep making noise. I'm like, what is that noise? So I'm just going to place smaller ones. So it looks like some of the cherries are popping out. Now you want a cherry pie? I don't think I've ever tried a cherry pie. And I'm not a big apple person either. I like chocolate cream pie, lemon anything. I love lemon. Lemon pie, lemon cookies, lemon. So I'm just placing a few of these around so it looks like they're kind of bubbling up and out of the pot. That's how it's supposed to look, okay? Once the resin gets on there, hopefully it comes to life. Hopefully it looks better than the blueberry. The blueberry one did not work last night, and I'm like, all right, we'll try cherry tomorrow, and I think, I was going to glue in between each ball, but when I put that saran wrap, I was like, oh, maybe not. But I don't know if this is going to work, to be honest. If it doesn't, glue between each ball to stop that resin from going down in your pie. All right, I'm just going to do that one. I don't want to kill it all. I don't want to overdo it. It's not a wreath. It's not a wreath. All right, so now I'm going to use my epoxy resin. And this one I picked up at Hobby Lobby. Ooh, and it stinks. My other one, I love it. Oh, I should get gloves. I hate this stuff. It sticks you so bad. My gloves are in the other room, though. Alright, so you want to make equal parts. So, however much you put in this cup with this one, you want to put the exact amount in this cup with this one. They have to be equal parts. And it comes with the little measuring cups like this, but they get so sticky, I throw them away. And I just buy these. You guys, these come in handy for a lot of things. Make sure you're picking these up from the Dollar Tree. They have them in all different colors. And they come in handy for fake bakes, resin. So I'm just going to eyeball and make sure they're both even. See, that's why I wanted to paint those two, because when I put in this color, that red's probably going to be different. Ooh. Ooh, my other resin had no odor. All right, let me just let that down. Come on, faster. Just want to make sure they're equal. Can't see. Chair's a little high. Yeah, they look close enough to me. I don't know if that's enough, but hopefully it is. I'm going to grab a little bathroom cup, and then I'm going to pour them into there. Alright, so we're going to put a little, I'm just going to use, I think this one's probably closer, I don't know. I'm just going to use the red berry. This is Deco Out Red Berry. You guys, these were all on sale at Hobby Lobby. I went there yesterday for one thing. I'm left with a whole bunch. Like, I gotta stop walking around the stores. Hold on, guys. Is there a thing in there? Shake it up. You just need a little drop. You don't need a lot of this. Like a couple little drops. You might have to make more. We'll see. Oh, let's hope the plastic saran wrap works. You're going to have to cover those, though. Alright. So, it's got your red in there. We're going to just start pouring it on top. I don't know if I made enough. I'm going to go over these cherries. My red little cherries. Oh, it's going to stay and it's not going to fall through. This is going to look so cool. I'm a genius. Finally. You want to put some on each space between your crust. I wish I would have remembered to paint those balls. That would have looked better. I'm trying to cover them. It's okay if you hit your crust too, because it makes it look like it's bubbling over. You know, like a pie. I mean, I've never made a pie. I've bought pies. I'm assuming they bubble over. I've seen photos. It would have looked nicer if I painted those bones. Get them on. Come on. Let me just a little. I should have made more, but it's fine. And then you could do like your Cool Whip with your light spackling, lightweight spackling. Can you paint the resin? You can when it dries, Karen. Yes, you can. Yes. It's just, I just mix the color in the resin, but you can definitely paint it. You just gotta wait for it to dry. Oh, who has time to paint balls? Kim, it's a lot easier if you attach them all in there and then just paint all the balls instead of doing one at a time, because then you're not painting underneath, you're just literally painting the top. It's a lot quicker. I should make a little bit more resin to pull in here. Maybe I will. But look. See what I'm saying? That's not going to fall down now. That's what it looked like. That's what my blueberry pie looked like. Okay? And then this morning I got up and it all fell in between the cherries. But look at that. Actually looks like cherry gel. But let's mix a little more. I need a little more. You could stay with me or you cannot. Hi, Sousa. I just prefer to put the resin in the, or the paint in here, but you can definitely paint. I'm just going to do a little bit more though. I don't need a lot more, I just need a little. A little goes a long way. Ooh, I need a red R. I gotta save a little for the red R. I gotta go grab that mold. See how I melted mine? Because I'm impatient. Let's do a little bit more. Let me grab that mold real quick so I can fill that R up. Because I messed up my freaking mailbox. Hold on one second. Oh, this is so sticky. Wear gloves, guys. Oh, I hate the feeling of resin. Oh, I already brought it in here. Where is it? Well, I should have cleaned it. It's not clean yet, but whatever, it'll work. Alright. Oh. Sorry. Alright, what did I use? I'm using Red Berry Deco Art from Hobby Lobby. And their paints are on sale. Let's do this one a little deeper in color. You'll use less paint too. Like this just took drops. If you're going to paint over them, you're going to use a lot more paint. So, again, still it too. Oh shoot, I forgot to... Dummy. I forgot to mix it with the other one. Like this doesn't feel right. Ugh, what a dummy. Thought I mixed them both. I call myself names all the time. Alright. You really want to mix this really well. You can also hit that with a blow dryer because you want to get the air bubbles out the resin. So you just want to quickly, when I'm done pouring this, I'm going to hit it real quick with a blow dryer. And that'll help get all that air bubble out of your resin. Is the sand wrap wasn't there, the resin would. Yes, it would sink to underneath. Unless you guys, and this is what I was originally going to do. So before I put my pie top on and I just hit all the balls in there, you're going to go in and put hot glue and fill up any hole with your hot glue. So it's almost halfway up to the size of the balls. So you could fill it in that way too with your hot glue. In between each of your balls, you're just going to fill it in so that can't go nowhere. And then you can pour the resin on top and it will cover that glue. But the plastic thing works way easier. You don't have to use all your glue and it's staying. Alright, so I'm going to start pouring this. Let me mix it a little bit more. I can see some bubbles. I might have put too much red. Alright, I missed some over here. And see, this is why I said I wasn't even going to fill in all those balls underneath. Because I know I'm going to fill this up with this resin on top. And you wouldn't have seen them. So I was just going to use like a piece of styrofoam and paint it red. And then put my stuff on top. And then put my crust on top of the foam board. And then put the cherries on top with the resin. Because I'm covering all those cherries that I put underneath. But it's fine. And you could use like a syringe needle if you don't want to get it all over your crust to help you really get it exactly where you want it. But I'm just doing it live, so I'm not going to do all that. See, so it's a good thing Juliana was live because my pie would have been a mess last night. And today I was like, all right, that didn't work. Let's figure it out. And I think this is going to work. And I didn't even mean to do that. That's going to drip. Do a little bit right here, and then I'm done. Oh my God, this is so real! Oh, I hate the resin. I should have got my gloves. I was going to get them and I forgot. Well, then I gotta get a wipe. Oh, I really want to touch something. Oh, it's just... You really gotta get a Brillo pen and scrub it off you. Oh, that wasn't bad. Usually it sticks to me like crazy. Okay, hold on. I'm all done. Wasn't that quick? Yay! Oh, I forgot to fill the R, you guys. I forgot. I'm gonna make more. Oh, were you guys telling me to do that? Thank you, you were. I'm sorry. It's alright, I'll mix more. Oh, I can't. I was gonna do that first, too. Son of a gun. Gotta fix my melted R. And I'm just letting that dry because you can pop that with those resin off that. Because I sealed it first. So I can clean that up. Oh, I am sticky. Alright. I know I forgot it. Son of a gun. I always forget stuff. Thank you, Sousa. Thank you, Kim. I didn't. I'll make more. Okay. Look. Doesn't that look so... Now, I was going to paint this, but I'm not going to. I just suck at the shading of a pie crust. But you want to go in there and add... I mean, should I try? I just suck at it. I know, I was excited. My happy mistake. I'm so glad I went back at saran wrap. You can take different colors, like a darker color and a lighter color, just to give it like that brown baked look. But I suck at it, so no, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to actually wipe a little of this off certain areas. I dripped a little in some spots I didn't want to. Hold on, let me just... Maybe I'll come in and try painting it before I put a picture up to make it look more baked. I just suck at that. I suck at trying to do paint colors. Haha. I love it. Now, hopefully I wake up in the morning and it didn't sink through. It shouldn't. It's got saran wrap and I glued all around, but I didn't glue between each ball. But there's saran wrap there. Unless there's a hole in the saran wrap, let me wipe the sides of it because some of it's dripping down, or I might have went too far on the sides. Oh. Doesn't it look real? Right? I got so excited about my cherry balls. Okay, you want to leave this straight and let this dry out. And I'm done. I'll try to play with the paint tomorrow on the pie crust and give it that kind of burnt, edgy look on the edges. But again, I'm not the greatest at shadowing in the crust colors. But I'm going to try. But I'll do it tomorrow. Because I forgot to record my shows. What's today? Today's Thursday. Oh, I forgot to tell YouTube I wasn't going live on YouTube tonight. Shoot, that's right. I'll be uploading this. Hi, YouTubers. Hi, my friends. I'll be uploading this to YouTube. tomorrow. Alright, I'm going to hold it up one more time and I'm all done. Yay! A live that didn't take me the whole night. Doesn't it look so real? I mean, if that pie crust was the right color, and that's your patriotic pie dessert. And I was going to get a spoon and shove a spoon in it, or a fork, but I forgot to get it out, and I don't know where they are. I have a whole bunch of plastic forks. I don't know if I have red, though. I might have to paint it. And I have a spoon mold. So tomorrow you might see a spoon or a fork. Like, I might shove it down. I'm going to wait for this all to dry, though, because if I shoved a fork or something and popped a hole in that saran wrap, again, that resin's all going to go away. So make sure everything's dry if you're going to pop a hole to put something in there. Make sure it's dry. Once it's dry, it won't go ahead and melt away. See? Want to see the difference from last night to today? This was yesterday's blueberry pie, and I'm going to, well, I can't redo it. I don't really care. I'm not selling them. That's yesterday's, and that's today's. See the difference? Yes. So cool. I'm a freaking genius. I'm just playing. Alright, let me unplug this glue gun. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. So I did want to announce, guys, again, Julie and I have a design group. It's $31.50 a month. And Juliana puts an uploaded tutorial every Monday, and I do an uploaded tutorial on Saturdays. Of course, when I do the junk rag bow Halloween wreath, I will be live doing that in the group. Not the Saturday next. Well, I think the cake's supposed to go up, and then the following Saturday. Either I'll wait on the cake. I don't know. Thank you, Ken. They do. They're cute. But I really wanted that resin, you know, the syrupy glaze on the top. And when I woke up this morning, I was like, oh, where did it go? And I should have known, because resin, if you leave any kind of hole, it's just gonna fall down through it. I am crazy. You just break a handle off. Oh, you could just break a handle off and use. Yes, thank you. And you could also, I wasn't even gonna make like a cup handle, like it's a cherry pie cup, but I was like, no. Do that too. But I'll probably stick a fork or something or a spoon in this one tomorrow, and I'll try to do the shadowing. And again, I'm just gonna try with these colors. So I have chestnut, caramel, light mocha. There's actually a different mocha, a latte. It's not up here. I love that color. It's not Applebear. I forgot what it was. It's from Walmart though. And I grabbed Golden Sunset, so I don't know, maybe. Play around with it. We'll see. You'll see a picture tomorrow. Hopefully nothing falls through. So thanks for joining me. So again, if you guys are interested in learning any of these tutorials, again, my link is pinned up at the top of the page. And also, I will be live. I picked a day, I picked a time. I'll be live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. on Facebook. Oh, today's Thursday. Yeah, I'll be live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. on, today's Thursday, right? I'm so good. Yeah, Mike's home today. On Facebook. So thank you guys. I love you all. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I'm going to go. I love you. I hope you all have a great night. And I will see you when I see you. Bye, everybody.